Hello everybody, how you all doing out there? I'm Zaid Bengali and today I'm going to be showing you two apps, InShot and Snapseed. These two apps are photo editing apps. With these you can edit your photos and make yourself look better. Obviously you need to make yourself look better in today's time as it's a necessity to show all of your friends. So let's start off with Snapseed. Here we have a photo, okay, and in this first we're going to
Can I suggest that you increase the brightness of your screen?
in this we have a photo. um
Tell us about the app again,
okay,
which app it is, and if you could show the icon.
this app is called Snapseed and it's this one right there.
This camera
Yeah,
is.
this is
Can you do this?
this is the
Okay.
app Snapseed and we're editing a photo in here.
Here's the camera. Yeah.
And first let's go with styles. So first they have different styles such as portrait, smooth, and like they also have this one called morning. It basically kind of changes the brightness and the background color. They have fine art. It changes the background color to like completely black. Okay, so so let's go with smooth, and after that let's go to tools. So now they have lots of tools. With this, you can increase with while you tune the image, you can increase the brightness, you can decrease the brightness, and let's you can also play with the contrast. You can increase and decrease the contrast. You can saturate the picture with like this. Let's see the saturation. The ambience around the picture can also be changed. If you can make it completely dark and then you can make this bright, or you can make it full with this everything can show. Let's go with 16%. The highlights around the picture, you can increase and decrease them too. And wait, let's change the highlight to 48%, 34%. And shadows around the picture. So basically, like in this, I've made the shadows negative 100, and now, like if you want to make it really cool and dark, you can make the shadows a negative 100, and then you can increase the shadows like to 100. Let's go 38, and you can change the warmth around the photo. Okay, let's move on to details. So you can this is basically the structuring of how structured the picture is. So negative 100 looks like this, and positive 100 looks like this. I like around 48. After that, you can also sharpen the picture. This, as you can see, this is not making too much difference to our picture at all. Okay, then we have the curves. So basically, this is like a feature of negative. This is white light, and this is like you can make it darker. Like you can look, you can make this thing glow with this, and if you take and you can and if you take it completely a complete white light, you can't see anything. Like this is kind of like you can buy basically covers it with white light, and basically so around that would look good. you can soft contrast it, you can hard. And there also come like specific options such as soft contrast and hard contrast, right? And you can also you can edit that out too, like by yourself too. So you can do it completely by yourself. You can use some of the ones that they gave you and edit those too. So this is like a really good feature, so that you can use something ready made, but like if it's not completely to the point that you like it, you can edit it yourself. They have a lot. They have about, let's go and do details. Sure, let's like that. Let's go to,
Which feature do you like? Which filter do you like the best? Can you show?
for curves, I think I like the I like the darken feature, but I like to edit it myself a bit, so that like I mean the picture is like dark, and as you can see that like I edited it a little bit myself. This is my personally my favorite filter, because I find it to look really cool. Let's go to white balance. So let's go to white balance. With this you can change the background temperature, so you can make it like super white-ish background bluish, and then you can keep it in the middle, and then if you make it 100, it gives you a lot of yellow light in the background. Okay. and and then if you don't like it, you can then there's an option called auto adjustment. You can change the temperature like that. You can also tint it. You can tint the picture, so if you tint it completely, it gives you like a yellowish pinkish light, and then if you go if you do a negative 100 tint, then it gives you complete yellow light. And hmm? so so like you can play around with this, and if you do this, it gives you kind of a yellowish light. If you do this, it gives you, yeah. So you can put this on the color that you like, and it gives you that, and it gives you like that type of background color. So if I go to, let's say, brown, it'll give me a brown background color. You can also crop the image. You can also crop the image the way that you like. This is the original form. Then you can do a square type of form. You can crop. You can do it like that. You can use, and then you can also, and then you also have they give you, they basically give you auto ones, and then you also have a free choice. Like these are some of the ones that they gave you, and and then you can do, and then you can also personalize it as much as you want. I like to personalize it. I like the best that the one that I like the best is to personalize it, because I can put my own um I can put my own I can put my I can freely arrange it. Rotate, this feature basically lets you rotate your picture. You can you can basically flip sides with it. You can change the perspective of, or you can change the way the picture is. You can rotate it to this. This is the perspective feature.
Why is a feature like rotate so important?
So that like if you take a picture horizontally and you want to and you want to upload it vertically, so you can upload it vertically, and the feature perspective is also very important. If you want if you want to show a perspective of something, like there's a picture but you want to show a specific perspective of something, you can change the perspective of the whole feature. You can change the perspective of the whole picture like this. You can, so now it seems like this is on top and that's on bottom. That's on the bottom when all of them was, when it was taken, when the picture was taken like in a proper form. And then there's the free option where you can freely do it and then there's the rotate option where you can rotate it with this. And let's go to tools again, and you can also expand. You can show how much of the picture you want. You can expand it to like that. The processing time is a little bit slow. But
But that depends on your phone, doesn't it?
yeah, I think that also depends on the phone. So let's not expand it. Let's just take it back to regular. So yeah,
So when you say expand and stuff, that's also like if you want it for Instagram or something else.
yeah, you can edit it like that for Instagram. So let's go back to tools and use the selective feature. If you if you want to if you want to increase the brightness of something specifically, like of this thing, you can increase it like that. Just like as you guys can see, I don't know if you can, but I selected the news. I selected this logo, and now I can change the brightness of this. This is a very cool feature because, like, I mean, if you're posting something on Instagram and you want to space, this is a bit like perspective. If you want something to be unique from something from the other things, you can change the brightness of this. This is a very good feature. Let's move on. This is the brush feature. So like I mean you can you can also you can, as if you guys can see this, I'm adding red background from the brush to the picture. This is like if you want to color it a bit, or if you want to change, if you're this basically like highlight, except you're adding your own from the brush.
And you have different thicknesses of the brush also, or different styles of the brush.
Yeah, it gives you different. It gives you this exposure style. This is basically white. It basically kind of shows it like frosting. So yeah, you have quite a few different options. I'll show them to you. You have the dodge and burn. You have the exposure. You have four different options here. You have temperature and you have saturation.
Can you show what the dodge looks like?
Yeah, the dodge looks. The dodge looks like this. It has red background light. So basically, wait 1 second, please. Dodge and so that's what the dodge and burn feature is, and then you can also hide it with the eye feature. Oh, exposure. This is what the exposure is. Let's just and then let's go back to the brush. Let's use the exposure feature. It's white. It's kind of like white light, and then and then if you press it, it turns into red light. It turns into red color highlight.
Why do you think this is a cool feature?
So because like if you want to color something, or if you want to add background, if you want to add highlight to your picture, that you can. This is basically how much it gives you set options of how much glamour or glow you want to add. So number 1 is 27, number 2 is 50, number 3 is 100, then number 4 is 57, and number 5 is also 57. It shows, and then you can also do it, and then you can also do it. These were some set options, and then you can slide your hand on the screen to add how much glamour you want. So if I add full glamour, it shows the new space. It makes the new spaces sign look very unique.
Can you just tell everyone what the name of this app is?
The name of this app is Snapseed, and I can show you too. It's basically this app. It's called Snapseed. Right? This is the app called Snapseed.
That's really
and the vintage look. You can This gives you options. You can change the vintage brightness as you wish to, and then it gives you some options as you go on vintage. If you don't want to add your own, you can use the custom ones. I mean, they're custom options, and then you can change the brightness of them. There are different vintage colors. You can go to tools, you can go to vintage, and then like there are 12 different options. You can change the brightness of these. So this is a very good app, as you have so many options, and this is called Blur. This is so if you want to focus on something, if you guys as you guys can see, there's a circle. So if I put the circle here, it's going to blur out that part, and it's going to focus on this. This is linear blur. So it focuses on that and blurs out this. And let's go to, and you can add text too. You can add there are different many styles of text. Like if I want to add my name, I can add it like this. If I want to add my name, I can.
And different shapes also?
Yeah, there are different shapes
Can
too.
you show another shape?
Yeah. There's this one. I added my name there. Like that. You can add it as you like. There are a lot of shapes for you to customize. You can. There's a vision. There's a. Yeah. So those are some very nice features. This is the know your feature. You can change it as you like. You can make it black and white, and you can use the black and white and make it extremely white, or you can use the black and white feature and make it extremely black, and you can also use the. I personally like extreme brightness on -100 for the know your feature, because it really makes the new spaces show. Like I find this to be really cool. Let's move on to another app called InShot. So basically, InShot is also another photo editing app, and with this app, you can edit your photos. InShot is right here. So photos, and then there's this photo in InShot, and then in InShot, the first thing that we get is fit. So you can there's the top fit feature. Then there's the you can center fit it, or you can do the top fit, and then you can also customize it like this for the top fit feature, and then you can do the bottom fit and customize that too. Or you have the no frame. There is no fit feature, or you can do full like that. So this is a very good feature. I no fit. So and then after that you have the blur. We also saw this in that phone. It blurs the sidelines out, like the top and the bottom sideline. You can blur it.
Why is that a good feature?
That's a good feature because, like, I mean, if you don't want to blur it out, it looks pretty cool. And if you want to blur it out, it shows that, like, I mean, it's kind of like a frame, and you can also zoom in and out like that of the blur feature. So that's a pretty cool feature. You can there are many different filters. There's a natural filter, for example. There's a warm filter. There's a dew filter. There's the memo filter, and there are many different features. And then there's the effect. You can like I mean, this is a very cool thing because then like I mean, you can there's this glitch filter or filter, so then you can basically like play around with your pictures and you can make them look pretty cool. Like I mean, let's say we use vintage and then we go to mosaic, or let's say we do mirror, so it mirrors all the pictures, or we use RGB light, wave, the wave filter that makes all the picture looks. You can basically do all of that with your background.
Can you adjust how much the wave is or how little the wave is?
Hmm. You can. This is the background light. Just the waves. Yes, you can. You can adjust the value of the wave. You can make it. You can adjust the value of the wave depending on how you like it. It's a very cool feature. You can play with this a lot. And then like these were all the free ones, and then now start all of the paid ones from here, like Ghost and TV. These are all of the paid ones, but they're very cool. Go to adjust, so you can adjust the lighting. How like I mean of how the light is. Then you can adjust the contrast. You can adjust the contrast to this. You can adjust the. Let's change the contrast to this. Let's change the contrast to like mid, and then let's adjust the warmth. You can adjust how the warmth, like yeah, as it was in that picture, yellow light and yellow light and background light. So if I put the warmth at full, it has full yellow light. And saturate. Let's change the yellow light. Let's change the warmth to like mid, and let's adjust the saturation. You can adjust the saturation like this. You can fade it too, or like I mean, you can if you fade 100, it 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 becomes really white the background, like, and then if you remove the fade, it looks pretty nice too. Highlight. Let's put the fade. Let's put the like honestly in this picture I don't like the fade, but like for different pictures I think it would look nice. Like let's say that we use the glitch effect, and let's put this fade to 100. That looks pretty nice with the glitch effect.
It looks like a really old photograph.
Yeah, it looks like a really that makes it look like a really old photograph. So let's go to glitch again, and let's go to adjust. Let's use let's now let's go back to the original one and contrast that at 100. The one like somewhere. Let's increase saturation. Let's decrease the fade. Let's put the fade in the middle. Now let's look at the highlight feature. So this is the background highlight. So if I put it at 100, it really makes the text in the picture. It really makes the text in the picture. Like it really makes the text in the picture really unique. The really like the thing about this is that if it has ads on top for the non-premium model, and so but like I mean it has a lot of features. So that's kind of you can add shadows in the background. Like I mean if okay, this is the shadow feature in the background. So you can if I make the shadows minus 50, it, it look if I make the shadows minus 50, it makes it really dark. And if I make the like I mean for this picture I think the shadow would like look really nice around 57 because I think it suits the picture. the background highlight, you can change it to the color that you like let's say blue, and change it to full or less. I don't like highlights, I'm gonna remove highlight. And then there's a shadow, you can also remove shadow. What's the difference between highlights and shadow? I'll show you what the difference between highlight. I'll show you what the difference between highlight and shadow is. So shadow is basically like more yellow or like more of the color that you would like it to be. So I don't like any shadow or any highlight. Let's make the saturation. This. Let's make the shadow a little bit less. Let's put it in mid, or around -30. Okay, so now this is a very good feature. You can tint your picture as you like with the highlight and shadow again. So on tint, let's just use pink. Let's just use yellow. Let's just use yellow highlight and no shadow again. And tint done. Let's use hue it. You can filter the hue again with different features, and all of them are some of them are free and a few of them are paid. So original, bright, story. I think natural. No, I'd say vintage looks nice here. And then you can also adjust it like that. Fade. You can fade the picture again. You can play with the hue. Do. You can also sharpen your image and make it look nice like that. And then you have the grain feature. You can adjust it. You can use the grain feature with this. You can sharpen the image, which makes it look more sharpened and nicer with this feature. So basically, these were the two apps that we used, and
Which one did you like? Do you like better?
no, I liked PhotoSeed way more because I feel that it had way more features, like a lot of more features.
So a few people have joined us right now online. So can you just tell them which two apps you reviewed?
So guys, we used PhotoSeed. We used Snapseed and okay. So I'll show you. This is InShot.
You can just say the names.
This is InShot, an app that we used, and we used another app called Snapseed, and we showed.
Just
Okay. So basically now we're in Snapseed, and you can export it, you can save it, you can share the image with. You can share. These are a bunch of apps that you can share it on. You can email it. You can. Yeah, these are the things that you can share it on. There are many different features. You can upload it to Google Drive too, and.
you have to put the phone back down on the
Mhm.
table. You don't need to go through the apps. You just need to. I just give a summary.
So basically, I liked the app Snapseed way more because I felt like it had a lot of features, and the feature that I liked the most was the was the was the curve feature, as you could do the white balance and black balance. But like what I feel is that like I really also like the effect in. I also find the effects um in shot very unique, um, such as the glitch effect. I feel like it would be really like cool to post this on I feel like it's a very cool effect. So I found the the features of InShot unique, but I felt that Snapseed had a lot of more effects. So
So thanks for joining me.
thanks for joining in. We really appreciate it. I hope that you liked your video. Again, I was Zaid Bengali, and that's it for today. See you next time.
Actually, they will be seeing you next time. So tune in again tomorrow.
Tune in again tomorrow.
on the new spaces,
on the new spaces,
Facebook,
Instagram,
in, YouTube,
and Instagram,
and Twitter. So we're everywhere, and also on ToffeeTV PK on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram,
Twitter.
and Twitter. And be sure and share your feedback. And Zaid, you want to ask what people's favorite apps are photo
Yeah.
editing?
Please let us. Please give us. Please tell us if you guys want us to do other apps. Please tell us, and we'll look at and we'll do them. And also, please give us your feedback and let us know what app you like the most. Thank you.
Yep. And we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye. You're just very soft. Everyone here.
Oops.